Imagine stumbling upon a sprawling palatial mansion, a property so luxurious that it seems like it belongs in a movie. The marble floors gleam under towering chandeliers, golden accents line every doorway, and a massive pool lies untouched in the Florida sun. Yet despite its grandeur, this mansion is deserted. Left to decay, it's almost eerie, as if someone wealthy and powerful simply vanished, leaving behind the remnants of a high-stakes empire. This wasn't just any mansion. This was once the prized property of Donald Trump himself, now shrouded in mystery. How did such an extravagant estate end up empty, collecting dust? Let's uncover the secrets of Trump's abandoned mansion. Rise of Trump's mansion. Long before it became an empty relic, Trump's mansion was one of the crown jewels in his real estate empire. Located on the coveted coastlines of Palm Beach, Florida, this mansion was a symbol of affluence and unrestrained ambition. Trump acquired the property in the early 2000s, envisioning it as a trophy estate, a place to rival the world's most exclusive properties and demonstrate his own status as a real estate mogul. Spanning nearly 6 acres with 60,000 square feet of living space, this estate was a playground of luxury. It boasted 18 bedrooms, 22 bathrooms, private oceanfront views, and its own beach access, creating a truly exclusive retreat. Trump spared no expense on decor, incorporating gold accents, imported Italian marble, and extravagant crystal chandeliers, each element meticulously chosen to exude opulence. Every room held the promise of elite gatherings and luxury living, a curated world where guests would feel transported to a realm of unbridled privilege. Yet, despite the mansion's grand design, Trump never intended it as his personal residence. Instead, it was a statement piece, a monument to his growing empire, and a way to project power and prestige through real estate. The mansion becomes a bargaining chip. Trump's real estate ambitions often involved flipping properties for profit, and this extravagant mansion was no exception. After pouring millions into upgrades and renovations to elevate its luxury, Trump listed the property for an astonishing $125 million, setting a new benchmark as the most expensive listing in the United States at the time. But the high price tag, paired with the market's unpredictability, left the mansion without a buyer. While some saw it as a risky move, for Trump this wasn't just about real estate sales, it was about the power of perception. In Trump's world, his properties were more than investments. They were extensions of his identity, symbols of influence and status. By setting such a high asking price, he was sending a message about the value of his holdings and, by extension, himself. The grandiose listing was meant to capture attention and underscore his business acumen. But as the market slowed and no buyer came forward, the mansion became a lonely monument to ambition and excess. The estate sat empty and unsold, a luxurious but silent testament to Trump's high-stakes approach, now waiting for the right bidder willing to take on such a colossal piece of real estate. It was a bold move that highlighted Trump's confidence in his ability to command the real estate market, even as economic conditions shifted. The mansion's continued vacancy, however, added a layer of complexity to the story. Was it a strategic pause, or did it signal that the real estate mogul was out of touch with a changing market? As months turned into years, the mansion's fate grew increasingly uncertain, but its place in Trump's portfolio remained undisturbed. It was a game of waiting for the right buyer, the right moment, or perhaps a new twist in the saga of one of the most luxurious properties ever listed. The Russian billionaire and a mysterious sale. In 2008, after more than a year on the market, a buyer finally emerged for Trump's extravagant Palm Beach estate. But this wasn't just any buyer. Dmitry Rybolovlev, a Russian billionaire in the fertilizer industry, was willing to pay a staggering $95 million for the mansion. This record-breaking sale quickly caught media attention and raised questions, as Rybolovlev had no intentions of moving into the mansion. In fact, he never spent a single night there. Instead, the purchase was widely seen as a high-profile wealth transfer between two titans of business, raising eyebrows and fueling intrigue. Given the unusual circumstances, speculation began to swirl. Was the purchase simply a status symbol, a demonstration of wealth on an international scale, or was it a shrewd financial move, part of a larger investment strategy that Rybolovlev didn't disclose? Some wondered if there were hidden motives, with rumors suggesting that the deal could be connected to other interests, either personal or political. The media buzzed with theories, but Rybolovlev kept his cards close to his chest, offering no clarity. Was this a power play, a diversion, or perhaps a complex business maneuver? His silence only fueled further intrigue. With the mansion left empty and its future uncertain, the estate remained a symbol of wealth, mystery, and ambition, its legacy still clouded in uncertainty. From grand estate to abandoned property, after the record-breaking purchase, Rybolovlev's plans for Trump's former estate became a topic of fascination. To the surprise of many, he didn't move in, renovate, or even attempt to rent out the property. Instead, the mansion sat deserted, a silent and grand reminder of the deal. Over the years, the luxurious estate slowly fell into disrepair. Once pristine gardens grew wild and unkempt, the sparkling pool became murky and littered with debris, and even the mansion's grand marble interiors lost their luster, collecting layers of dust. What had once been a symbol of power and opulence was transforming into a mysterious eyesore. As the mansion's condition deteriorated, locals and real estate watchers speculated about its future. Whispers spread through Palm Beach, with some imagining the estate would be sold again, renovated, or even transformed into an entirely new development. However, nearly 8 years after the purchase, Rybolovlev made a decision that took everyone by surprise. He ordered the entire mansion to be demolished. In 2016, the bulldozers came, reducing the mansion to rubble. This once grand symbol of wealth and luxury was erased, leaving only an empty plot of land behind. The demolition marked the end of an era, turning what was once an iconic property into a blank canvas, a rare Palm Beach real estate story that left many wondering what could have been. The decision to tear down such an opulent and historically significant structure left many questioning the motivations behind it. Was it simply a matter of cost and neglect, or did the demolition signal a desire to reinvent the property for a new vision? The loss of the mansion sent shockwaves through the real estate world, marking the end of one of Palm Beach's most extravagant architectural ventures. It became a cautionary tale about the fragility of even the grandest estates, where wealth, ambition, and changing tastes can quickly turn opulence into a faded memory, a legacy in ruins. The destruction of Trump's former mansion marked the close of a chapter that was both fascinating and perplexing. Where an opulent symbol of wealth and ambition once stood, there remained only an empty lot, a vacant plot of land ripe for new possibilities but haunted by the story of its mysterious past. The estate had become more than a piece of real estate. It had left an indelible mark on Palm Beach, sparking curiosity and controversy that extended far beyond Florida. This mansion was a rare example of luxury real estate at its peak, embodying the heights of aspiration and the risks of speculation. For Trump, the mansion represented his flair for making high-profile investments, a demonstration of his unique brand of wealth and the potential to flip an iconic property for profit. For Rybolovlev, it became a nearly forgotten asset, an eye-catching purchase that left the world wondering about its purpose when he allowed it to fall into disrepair. The mansion's brief existence as a grand estate and its ultimate fate as a barren lot highlight the volatility of luxury real estate, where opulence can turn to decay and fortunes can shift as easily as the market. In the end, the Trump mansion story serves as a reminder that even the grandest legacies can crumble, leaving behind only traces of what once was. The mansion that will never be forgotten. In the end, Trump's abandoned mansion remains a story of both grandeur and loss. It's a reminder that even the wealthiest properties in the world can fall to ruin if they lack purpose and care. While the physical mansion may no longer stand, its story lingers, a monument to the power and impermanence of wealth.